Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father.
My mental health starts to get affected, and then I can't parent the way that I need to, and I can't be present and focused, then there's got to be one of us that can.
So apparently Kanye is out here acting up again, but honestly, I kind of understand his point. Tell me why every single time this man tries to publicly parent, people immediately slap the crazy label on him. And this time, you guys, it's all about Northwest, and the internet is arguing nonstop again. If you've been on TikTok lately, you've definitely seen those clips of North with face tattoos, fake piercings, and that full glam rock star vibe. And let's be real, everyone had to look twice. But this is where the drama really starts. Reportedly, Kanye was heated when he saw it, sending Kim long text messages, kind of heated. He apparently told her North's look was way too grown, and even accused her of encouraging their daughter to act older for social media. And to be fair, this isn't the first time Ye has called her out. Remember when he lost it over North wearing that Ice Spice outfit on TikTok? Now fans are divided. Some say Kanye is overreacting as usual, while others are like, something's wrong when Kanye ends up being right. Because when a 12-year-old starts appearing online looking 21 and her parents can't agree on what's appropriate, things definitely feel off. And to top it all off, for better or worse, Kim isn't budging. She's defending North's creativity like it's her full-time job, which honestly sets the stage for yet another classic Kim versus Kanye showdown.
I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so.
Now, this whole situation wouldn't even be nearly as chaotic if Kim hadn't doubled down the way she did, because instead of just letting it die out quietly, Kim basically brushed it off like it was nothing. People are out here wondering whether your 12-year-old is being overexposed, and that's the response you give. And to be fair, Kim always stands behind North's creativity. She said over and over that she wants her daughter to feel confident, expressive, and free to have fun as a kid. But you can't tell me calling it a non-issue didn't make people look at her sideways, because to a lot of fans, it came across less like I'm supporting my daughter and more like I'm completely ignoring what her dad is saying.
I will fight for her to be creative in those ways. So it's always a compromise. No one's always going to agree. And you just have to do the best that you can as a parent to try to protect your kids. But also let them be.
And that's where things get even more interesting, because while Kim is online trying to do damage control, Kanye is completely missing from the public conversation. He's reportedly furious behind the scenes, but out in the open, nothing at all. And Kim herself has admitted that Ye hasn't seen the kids in months. She's apparently handling everything in school drop-offs, soccer practices, filming, brand partnerships, while he's off in another country with Bianca, disappearing into one of his creative break periods.
Whenever he'll call for them and ask, it's probably been a couple months since we've heard from him.
At this point, it honestly feels like Kim is doing the parenting on her own while still getting dragged for every single choice she makes. Now, I'm not saying Kanye doesn't care, but when you vanish for months at a time, you kind of lose the right to suddenly act shocked about what your kids are doing online. And this next part, I'm not even going to lie, made me stop scrolling for a second. Because once people move past the whole tattoo and piercing drama, they started noticing who North has been hanging around lately. And yeah, that's when things really started feeling strange. Apparently, during her Rome trip and a few events back in LA, North was spotted around artists connected to Playboi Carti's Opium crew. And that's what makes this whole thing even weirder, you guys, because Kanye already shut all of that down months ago. Back in March 2025, Carti posted on Instagram asking Kim to have North send me a song, which sounded harmless until you remember he didn't even feature Kanye on his last album. So Ye jumped online immediately and shut it down. He said North wouldn't be doing any music with Carti and that the whole vibe just wasn't right. And honestly, I get it. Why are you reaching out to a 12-year-old when her dad is still heated about you? The whole thing is awkward. So seeing North suddenly around that same group, Yeah, that's the part that made everyone raise an eyebrow. And look, I know the Kardashian circle is filled with celebrities, but this particular crew comes with a lot of baggage. Starting with Playboy Cardi himself. In 2022, he was arrested for allegedly choking his pregnant girlfriend during a fight. His lawyer denied everything and said the case would be dropped, but the headlines were everywhere. And that wasn't even his only issue. There were gun charges, drug charges, and an old assault fine from 2019. It's a whole list. Then you have Destroy Lonely. He was accused last year by an ex of attacking her on a flight to Germany. He denied it and nothing came of it legally, but the details she shared had people stunned. That story lived on social media for weeks. Ken Carson also had his own messy moment in 2021 when he was arrested for alleged domestic violence. The case was dropped, but at this point, it's like, why does everyone in this camp have a rumor or a record following them? And don't even get me started on Hockside Gang. Fans kept bringing them up for allegedly inviting underage girls backstage. Nothing confirmed, but the talk alone is wild. So now imagine being Kim Kardashian, watching your 12-year-old daughter around that type of crowd and still calling it a non-issue. Be serious for a second. Even if everything is innocent, the optics are not great. And honestly, that's probably the part that's getting under Kanye's skin the most. He's been shouting about protecting North for years, and suddenly everyone is starting to see what he meant. Now, here's where things get uncomfortable, you guys. This whole Northwest conversation is not new, not even a little. Every couple of months, Kim ends up right back in the same spotlight with people questioning her parenting and wondering if she's letting North grow up too fast. And somehow she always acts caught off guard. Remember that corset style outfit in Europe? North wasn't even a teenager yet. And the internet went crazy. Kim later admitted it was a mistake, but by then it was already too late. And that's the pattern here. She lets something slide, the backlash comes, and then she tells everyone to relax. Like we've seen this cycle so many times. But it's not just about North's outfits. It's the attitude people see with it. And so many posts have popped up with people saying North seems rude or like she doesn't respect Kim at all. I'm not saying any of it is true, but when your own videos show your kid roasting you on TV, it definitely doesn't help.
No, I think you're wrong here. These are very expensive real pearls. I think you need a lesson on pearls. We're not going for like flapper girl. We're going for like vintage, authentic, pearly girly.
It's looking like
You were very positive. That's why I brought you into this conversation. You were very positive. You saw it.
I like the pearls. I just don't like that it looks like $10.
Yeah, I had to stop for that clip too. Like, did she really just say that? It's funny for a moment, but it also shows how casual everything has become in that house. Kim keeps saying she wants to raise a confident daughter, and that's amazing, but confidence without limits, that's where things start getting complicated. Of course, I'm going to show you what fans are actually saying about North's outfit and Kim's influence, and you guys, the comments are ruthless. Some people are supporting her while others are dragging Kim like there's no tomorrow. One person said, Kourtney's daughter Penelope looks her age. North looks like she's the one controlling Kim. Kanye is trying to save her soul. And wow, people really think North is running the show while Kim is just trying to keep up. But then you scroll a little more and you see the complete opposite. Another user wrote, what is she doing wrong? You know, she and her friends went to a concert and they're experimenting with makeup. Y'all are doing too much. Let her be. And honestly, I understand that viewpoint too, because at the end of the day, she's 12. She's literally a kid growing up in front of the entire world. And maybe we need to remember that before turning every outfit into a huge debate. Then there's this one comment that probably sums up how most people feel right now. I agree with him, but damn, he doesn't even see his kids. He really doesn't have a right to say anything. So even the people who agree with Kanye are still calling him out for disappearing. It's like everyone is making valid points, but nobody is fully right. And that's what makes this whole situation such a mess, you guys. Because yes, Kim might be letting North experiment, but she's also dealing with millions of people watching her every move. And yes, Kanye is concerned, but he's also been missing for months. Either way, North is still a kid. She's figuring herself out, testing limits, trying new things, just like any other 12-year-old would. The only difference is she's doing it with millions of eyes on her. So maybe before everyone jumps in, we take a breath and remember this is still a child we're talking about. And let's be real, Kanye might clap back any minute now, maybe post a video or start ranting again. And you already know I'll be right here keeping you updated if he does. So stay locked in and I'll catch you all in the next video.